Welcome everyone to a new series on Planet Zoo. We'll be going through the franchise mode for this series, so sit back, grab a drink and something to eat. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for further content. Without further ado, let's start this video. Here we are, we've got our empty zoo at the moment. There's nothing here. We are going to start by adding some paths through because we're going to need some of them. I've got to kind of go for a modern type of look, maybe a wooden path that runs. Let's do a line to grid actually, this will be better. So let's run this pathway out. I know I want a little area, kind of like where all the shops will be placed at the beginning, so most people will come around here. So that was what, 1, 2, 3. And we'll have all the shops here and potentially have maybe an enclosure going off around this side and the same that side, keep it a bit symmetrical. As well as that, let's have a little place for our power stations. There we go. Right, so far we have our vet, our trade centre, our keeper's hut, and the break room power generator. So we're going to now work on the guest facilities. We're definitely going to want somewhere for them to eat and drink. Let's throw him in just over there. I think we're going to double these pathways up a little bit as well. We need a drink shop as well, just so we can get some of that. You don't want them right next to each other either, as they end up causing quite long queues. And then we're going to need a toilet as well. So we're only going to need a small toilet. At first, we're just going to use these small ones and not really have a theme to it. And then I think we'll work on from there to actually have a theme. So let's extend these pathways out. So we've got our 2 potential enclosures and we're going to build the habitats now. Just quickly throw in some barriers. We're not going to go nothing special. We're just going to go on the normal wooden ones. There we go. So we got our first one. We're going to actually use a glass panel because these are quite nice actually. I prefer these than actually putting in the glass windows themselves. And then we have another one here. Where should the other one be? Should we put another one here, or should we have we'll have a small one. We don't need a massive one. And then this bit can kind of be their sleeping area over here. So they've got a little bit of place to hide away from the sight of people. So let's do the same on this side. Right, so we've got our 2 enclosures, just need to throw some gates on. Let's throw the gate over here, so then we've got to travel very far. And then another gate over here, so then we've got to travel very far over. Cool, so far we've got our 2 enclosures, our little food area and our staff area too. So let's come off of that. First thing now we need to sort out is the actual zoo itself. So we need to get some staff. So I don't want to go too mad on caretakers, etc. So if we just get 1 caretaker for now, he should be okay. Let's jump back on. I like to get 2 keepers, so 1 for each thing. We're not stressing out too much then. A mechanic just to fix the barriers, and we will get a veterinarian in case any get ill. And don't need to worry about an educator for the minute. And I think that's kind of good at the moment. I don't worry about work zones and stuff, and then we can focus on, I think, decorating this area and round here to kind of hide these buildings just to make it look a bit nicer. And we can sort out some animals for the actual pen itself. So, oh, I do need a workshop and I need a quarantine. That's one thing, so we'll get the workshop. Get that in here. We can throw this on this side. And the quarantine. Because quarantine's quite large. Throw that over here as well. Cool. So we still got 16 grand in our budget. We've got all our staff. We've got all the available things that we need at the moment. Let's just choose some animals now for the zoo. So a good starting animal could be, let's change the price from low to high. We're just going to run with common warthogs, I think. We want one that's quite young, not too old. 8 years, 5 years there, that's a female, that's okay. Let's run with a female, 5 years. And a male of, see, 6 years, that's okay. Doesn't really matter about the sizes because these are our first initial animals. And then I think the next one, the peafowls are quite good. They tend to be alright. So we can get a female one of them and a male. 8 years, 7 years, 6 years. We'll do that. Cool. While we're waiting for this, we do need some bins just plonked around. I don't mind about the standard or these. These are kind of alright. So we'll throw a few there. That's outside the area. Let's move that in. Right, let's pause this now, and then we can jump straight into here. So we can see their welfare. They need stuff. So their short grass isn't enough, and their long grass is too much. So we need to put some more short grass in here. So if we just throw a little bit more around here, make it even. Take a little bit more. Cool, that seems fine. Maybe they don't need soil, but I like a bit of texture difference in here. So we'll do a little bit of light, throw that around the edges, and then a bit in here. Rock, they don't need. Sand, I don't see the point in adding sand. Right, so they've got plenty of room for their area. Environment wise, they don't really need any coverage, but it is handy to have some. So let's Asia and temperate. Let's throw in a couple of trees just to make the place look alright. Just randomly scatter them around. Maybe another one in there. Don't want to put too much in, otherwise you're going to go over the limit. So we're still in the green, which is okay. Let's throw some rocks in here just to give it a little bit of depth to the actual area. Kind of like that. Maybe another one coming out. Tip side of things, you kind of want to put like their enrichment stuff kind of at the front where their windows are and their food bowls and stuff like that. Right, then we're going to want some bedding. So let's throw in just some large leaves. One there, one there. Right, now they're just going to want a food bowl. Do a large food bowl. We're going to throw one over there and another one on this side. And they're going to want some food enrichment as well. Obviously we've got the scent, but this one's a bit better. We've got a bit more room over here and it can be seen. Throw that there. Right, that's them happy. So if I jump off of this right now and then click play, this should show everything being fine. Terrain wise, that's fine. Enrichment, they're fine. Fine. Adult population, it needs a couple more. I might get another female in here. So that's them. Now these guys are in here and we've got guests start coming in, so they will start ordering food. Let's pause this quickly and sort out them. So they've got enough in their population. Their social's fine. They need some more coverage. Now we need a shelter for them, so we'll get a shelter. We'll jump on to enrichment. So they've got no enrichment. They definitely need a shelter, hard shelter. Oh, actually, we need to change grass first. So let's add some more short grass because they've not got a lot. Let's take up half of here. Cool. We definitely need some soil. So we'll throw a little bit of soil in here. Let's do some... No, it's heavy. Let's get some light. Do it around there. Cool, they've got some soil. They don't need anything else. We just need hard shelter. So let's jump into the facilities. And we will... Not facilities, habitat. And we will take this off. And they are the common warthog. So let's just type in common warthog. And we'll get him a little shelter. Don't need a massive one. Let's not throw it straight in front of the doorway. Let's put it down here. Okay, that's still clipping as well. So we'll move this just there. Yep, that's fine. Cool. Now let's put in some bedding. I don't know why it does that. It's a bit weird. Let's move it. That's fine. Cool. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's throw in a bit more enrichment. So we do a food trough large. Make sure they're in front of the windows. One there. Then we do a smaller one. Just over there to make them happy. I think that is it for these. Just throw play on. Speed it up a little bit. Just to see what's going on. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Because they need some pathways. So let's do some paths. One. Two. Right. Let's whack play on. See how that goes. So our money's going up and down at the same time. It's kind of equaling out a little bit at the moment until we start doing that. We need some donation boxes, so let's throw that in here while people are around here. Just general. Where are they? Let's just type in donation. There we go. This is the quickest way to make money and basically the only way to make money. Need throwing donation boxes kind of everywhere. The best place are obviously in front of windows. Let's move these out. We'll do another couple over here. Move this there. Visiting player. Hello, Tony. Say hello. There we go. So it's quite dark in our zoo. I might actually throw in some lights just to make this place look a little bit better. So I do need some security guards. So let's just pause it. Pause it. There we go. And we're gonna jump onto the zoo itself. We're gonna grab a security guard just in case, because it is telling me we need one. One should be sufficient. Jump on play again. Everyone's seeming fine. We've all started having offspring. So what we will do is we'll jump onto the animals, apply that, because they're expecting. These guys are expecting and they've had them as well. So we'll throw that on there as well. So there's quite a lot now. They all seem fine. Overview wise, it's just the barrier. So we'll call the mechanic. We can get the mechanic to come out earlier. So it says every year, which we obviously don't want that. So we're going to jump in every 3 months. And the same is going to go for these guys every 3 months, just to make sure that they're fine. So this is kind of my starting zoo. I'm going to start on the decoration side of things next. That'll be in the next episode, but this is just a rough kind of guess on how I'm expecting the zoo to look in some sort of sense right now. A bit more modern. Maybe some benches are going to go in a few areas. Maybe this area might turn into a bench. Little picnic area. Then we can have some more little exhibits around the sides. And then we're just going to start expanding out. We've got all this room over the back and sides, so who knows? It could become a massive zoo. But for now, that is going to be it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you liked the video, definitely hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe too. It helps me out. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with any videos that I release. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.